Now in this overview we're going to have a look at setting up another organizational hierarchy for use in centralized payment scenarios. This can also be used in, for example, collection activities when you're looking at a customer that has accounts across two different companies. So let's go into organization administration, and we're going to go into our organization, and we have our organizational hierarchies. So we have a few hierarchies created, and we're going to create a new one, and we're going to call this one centralized payments. We can associate a purpose to it, which will be centralized payments, and we can set that, for example, as the default one. So if I hit the refresh key, we'll see that we now have centralized payments, and it has a purpose of centralized payments. And you'll see that we can use legal entities in that hierarchy. So let's go and define the hierarchy. We can go up to Organization Administration and then our Organization Hierarchies. And here we'll have our centralized payments, and we can go and edit the hierarchy. Now from here we can put it in edit mode, and then we can insert legal entities because that was the type of entities that I can use. So I'm going to put the Contoso group as the parent, and then I'm going to add another legal entity which would be my German company, and I can add another legal entity which would be my US company. So I've now included these in a group which I can use for centralized payment purposes. Now before I can use it, I need to set the date. Now if I'm using these, you'll see the message about the date, so I can make this effective as of today to publish it. Okay, so if we're going to use this within the same day, we need to make sure that we get the organization hierarchy right, so that we don't have to come back and edit it, because if we have to edit it, then we'll probably have to publish on a different date. And so then we'll have to wait till tomorrow for it to become effective. For example, if we publish it again, we'd have to put it as tomorrow. Now once we've got the centralized payments, we can see that in use. For example, if I go to accounts receivable, if I go to the periodic collections customer aging snapshot, you'll see in our company ranges we can specify the different companies that I can use in our aging snapshot. Now this is important if we're going to do collections activities and look at the details for one specific customer across different companies. So this will be visible if we have a look at the collections activities, and if we drill into the detail of a specific company, we'll see we can choose the companies that we're viewing transactions. In this particular case, the Birch company only has transactions relevant to the US company. So that's one example of setting up financial organizational control hierarchies and using them in specific functionality. In this particular case, using the centralized payments capability.